Hey everybody, Vilisink back again with another Raid Shadow Legends video. So a couple of things have happened, one of which we're about to talk about, which is we made progress in the Faction Wars department. Quickly check the marketplace, CVC, so buy some mysteries. I've bought the odd green champion, like common champion, uncommon champion for chickens, but and I also 6-starred Calvalax, different video. I do be playing games, thank you for the suggestion. What we're going to do is, we're going to quickly show you. And I need to check something else, but again, we'll do that in a different video. So, we're looking at Banner Lords. Now, as you know, this is the Septimus. He's broken set. He like close to 5k attack, respectable speed, perfect crit rate, and a bit of damage. He is just the ass kicker that he is. For those interested, he is fully booked. He does have masteries, and if the game is not laggy, we can show you total stats there, which we have. We also have for Banner Lords our Saladin Mourner. I did show off this build. It's quite cool. She is unbooked, but I showed everybody the masteries. So she puts up buffs that expire. She gets 10 meter. Chance to reduce random cooldown. She's got enemies like allies take a crit. She gets 10 meter. I believe she's also got timely intervention for some more 10 meter. So we have a build done on her. We also have, need to find these champions. That's the annoying part. So where's the other Banner Lords? Obviously we have Stag Knight. He is badass. He's my 247, high defense, good HP, awesome accuracy, decreased defense, decreased attack champion, which I believe I've shown before in multiple videos. All of these builds you will find on the channel somewhere, so you can absolutely go back and look at them. Are we lagging here? Come on, Raid. Come on, Raid. So now we need to look at a helmet, because I used him. He's unbooked. He's got no masteries. He needs I ascended him during CVC, so I haven't got a banner on him just yet. I don't have one that's kinda suitable, but I just tried to make him pretty quick. His accuracy is lacking. And we can see quickly if we have a banner that's suitable. So let's see what's actually here. I believe the last banner I had, if its accuracy went to Seneschal. There's nothing else I believe that is. That's attack. Oh, the game is defense. I'm wrong. So we have a 12, so 16 speed. Bloody hell, that's not too bad, isn't it? Is this the accuracy? So let's throw that on, make him even quicker, because it makes no difference. We got past the faction, and the turn order wasn't something that I was realistically that fussed over. And the final champion, come on game, don't fail me now, do not fail me now. So it's Septimus Ursala. We also have Archmage Shiny Helmet, Stag Knight, and another champion that I 6-starred for this was Seneschal. So let's get rid of this gear shit for a second. He's been 50 for a while. I've been at 60 stars for a while, and he's just a champion that I quite like, and I have wanted to 60 him, but other champions kinda came up and took the limelight and so forth. So I finally went ahead and did it. I changed his build up. I took some things to 16, so like 220 speed. I lowered his defense, a little bit more HP. respectable accuracy, no books, no master race, just the base stats we see here. And that's it. Then I went into Faction Wars, failing the first time. I went in stage 21 and made sure before wave 2, when I was on the last champion, I used A1s, and then obviously when I got to the come on game, don't freeze now, and then when we got to wave 2 before the boss, I in turn made sure that we have suitable cooldowns in place for going in there. So now that the game is giving a fuck, because it's laggy, I mean it's laggy to the point it is stupid. Yeah, and I do like the game. The lag doesn't bother me that much, but I mean, come on, there's just been a few days that it's been an absolute piss take. So as we can see, 63 stars, one more down. We're slowly, I'm not, we're getting there slowly, surely but surely. I'm not necessarily saying, right, let's put all resources in to finish it. I'm just doing up a champion. We're kind of casually just making progress here. So the clear time was 9 minutes. I'll post that in the clan Discord. I know some of the subscribers here are actually in my clan, so I can post that time. The second time I did it on auto, when I just left it to see how it would get on, we got 6 minutes 36 seconds. So I figured what better way to kind of show this off than to see if we can kick some ass. So we'll just we'll go through and I'll try to replicate the kind of how it looked before. It's not necessarily the longest run, just as long as we don't get caught behind the unkillable from Maneater, and if we can avoid the cleansing spell from Steel Skull, kind of syncing up with it, that's really good. Otherwise you have a heal before the unkillable, and if you don't have the damage, it will cause you certain problems. So come on, load your game up so we can crack on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, hurry up. Come on, dude, come on. The game is, I mean, there's been an update that maybe has changed things. Yes, there's obviously certain things they're going through, but the game should be alright. So we'll tap on this dude here, get rid of Broadmaw. We'll just use whatever comes up. With the accuracy being higher, we should be more likely to get a stun from Helmet. A small bit of CC is never a bad thing. If we can get rid of Torture Helm, that'll be even better. We don't want to lose anybody on the first wave. If we do, we'll have a revive. It really makes no difference. So making pretty short work of the people here. She's about to get put off. The first time I did it, I then went just manual, just to work the cooldowns. I wasn't trying to prove nothing. I wasn't even sure it was going to work. And then, so we have that, so we're going to, so attachment enemy also attacks all other enemies if the first attack is critical. The second hit has a chance of placing a stun debuff for a turn. So when I did this before, I managed to stun no one apart from Maneater, which kind of works. We stunned Steel Skull, which is quite cool because that annoying little dude will heal us. We don't want that. If we can get rid of Maneater as soon as possible, if we don't hit like a bitch, Septimus, come on. I know we don't have decreased defense, but it's terrible, terrible. So let's see if we can actually get a provoke. So we've got a provoke on, not the one we were hoping to get a provoke on. That's fine. If we get stuck behind, if we get stuck behind a unkillable, that's fine. But we're not, so we're going to go full auto. We're going to let this run till we're on the last person, and again, I'll just jump in just to get things off a cooldown. We're going to make sure everything is good to go. Norog in this wave is so annoying, especially because I have Septimus doing most of the damage, or trying to. He tends to hit weak now and again, which really does kind of suck. So if we get rid of Norog, that would be even better. The other two dudes here really pose no threat. The biggest threats in this wave are Steel Skull and Man-Eater. So we'll get Septimus revived as soon as we possibly can. That's fine. But again, so we're one turn away from the revive. That's okay. The revive in the boss fight can potentially be clutch. We just have to kind of be careful where we use it. The team could potentially be 100% if you manual it all the time. Keeping in mind, I still have to put masteries in a few of these champions, put in books, and most importantly, get one of them to 60. So this potentially could be a very strong team. Potentially, depending your RNG, Seneschal could have been at 50, but I found him just to be a little bit squishy, and with being at 60 stars, there was no reason to really not 6-star him. Plus, he's one of those champions, I think he's quite cool. You know, everybody has a champion where you just think he's a bit underrated. He's quite cool, so we're going to start off as we normally would. So we'll just go, we'll buff up first. And decrease defense. Septimus will do whatever he does. We're going to try. No, we got nothing. And let's see if we can get a decrease attack. The minions will hit incredibly hard, but we're going to try and do a big chunk of damage first. And all we're trying to do is take out the side minions or take out the boss. That's it. First time I did it, I never really attacked the minions. But to be advised, Zargala and Ruin, the two minions that this boss has, they hit respectively hard. So what we'll do is we'll make sure we're just protecting our Sala. Like Septimus can die, we can revive him in a couple of turns, it's all good. Because she is the main damage dealer, so as long as we have a reviver there to help us out, we're perfectly fine. So we'll have the revive if we need it. I don't believe she has Evil Eye, but let's see. I don't believe he has Evil Eye. I don't believe he has Masters yet. So the A1 is a chance of placing Leech. Again, unbooked, it is what it is. We're going to lose people, we're going to decrease their defense, and we're going to go straight into a revive. One of the best revives in the game. So you've got a shitload of turn meter. A few people did. We got increased defense. We got strengthen. We also got, if you look at Seneschal, strengthen for 4 turns. If you look at Helmet, increased defense 4 turns. Look at Stagnite, increased defense 4 turns. So not too bad. What we'll do is we'll see if we can take down a minion. Why not? While we're waiting for Septimus to load up on a little bit of that power, we'll buff up, give ourselves increased crit rate, increased speed, and increased crit damage, I believe it is. And we will slap her. So Stagnite, can we potentially take her out? What we'll do is we'll just hit her anyway. No, didn't work. Can we get an extra turn? No. Well, that's just poop, isn't it? We got 1 stun, that'll do. We have very little CC in this team. We do have AoE champions, so it's very plausible that you can take in your stun, like taunting sets and so forth. I'm not going to use the provoke because hopefully, plonk, you're going to die. I'm not going to use decrease defense, decrease attack because of that fear. We still have it for a turn, so let's see how much damage we can do here. 291,000. Are we going to 3-star? Because that would be pretty cool. To recapture the magic from earlier on. We're going to just do that right now. We're going to put up again, decrease defense, attack. We're going to just focus on the boss. And I believe we're going to have a successful ending to the story. Yes, they will revive, but they don't heal. All these two little minions at the side do is they just attack with respectable damage. So they're really just a pain in your arse. That's all it is. 3 stars. Another stage is done. Also, 4 nice points during clan versus clan. It's always, if you can do 21, advisable to do so. But that was my team that I used to get by it. Stick in the comments the team you used. Like I say, I don't believe Seneschal really had to be at 50, but sorry, at 60. He could have been at 50. But he's one of those underrated guys I've wanted to do for some time. I'm quite happy with the Ursala build, stagnates fast. At some point now, I will potentially rebuild Septimus. Maybe purely for Spider, because of Banner Lords being complete. And Archmage Helmet, we'll just work on him as time goes on. So guys, that will do it for this one. One more faction down. Stay safe, keep on raiding, and I'll see you soon.